What's crack-lacking, guys? Today we're back with another World War II video, and today we're going to actually be showcasing a lot of glitch spots on every single map. But I got to give a big shout out to my sponsors, XGamer and JerkyXP, for keeping me alive during the World War II grind. XGamer, great way to fuel up and stay energized, and JerkyXP is a great snack. But to get straight into the video, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be on headquarters here, and we're going to be in our score streak training. All you have to do is go to your headquarters, go to the score streak training. That's a riddle. Go to the score streak training tower and get up there. And what you're going to have to do is have a friend invite you, and he's going to have to be in the headquarters. You're going to have to join his invitation here. And of course, wait for the beautiful World War II loading screen. But now that you're in your friend's party, all you got to do is go to your options here, and you're just going to go straight to social and leave the party. And wait for the loading screen yet again as you go back online. Now that you're back on into your headquarters, you're going to hit options, and you're going to go to custom match, and you're going to have this custom game mode called score streak training if you did the glitch right. And you're going to want to save that by touching the touchpad on your PS4 controller, and you're going to want to save the game mode because you're going to use this game mode a lot for some of the glitches that you're going to be using here. And I just started it up quick, just wanted to show you guys how it works. So basically, once the game starts, you can pick any kill streak, and you're gonna have an unlimited amount of that score streak. So it's great for care packages, care package stacking. You can pick the care package mode here, and then basically you can throw it down, just hit options again, and you're gonna have another care package right in your hand here. So I just want to show you guys that real quick because you're gonna be using this for a lot of the time, for this game mode at least. So as you can see, I just hit options there. I get a brand new care package. You can just keep doing that, just stack care packages to get the glitch spots. So it's very convenient. But let's just get right into the class setup you guys are going to be using. You're only going to be using this class if you're not on the score streak training game mode, because you don't get to pick a class when you're using that game mode. So this is going to be for any other game mode in private match, or if you want to even try it in public match, go for it. So for the division, you're going to want airborne because you get to sprint for longer durations and you get the increased sprint speed. And then for the basic training, you're going to want energetic because you can sprint again sooner and there is no falling damage. So once you have that class, you're ready to go. And let's just get straight into the first map here. So for the first map here, we're going to be doing Aachen, and I actually did these in alphabetical order, and also marked the glitch spots on the minimap so it's easier for you to identify where to go. And on top of that, I also marked in the top right corner here whether it's more preferably done online or offline based on the difficulty. You know, like a 3 care package stack would be more of an offline kind of thing, but this one is actually a double care package stack. You just need a sideways one and a standing one, and you'll jump, crouch onto this little ledge here, head to the corner, and you're going to slowly line yourself up and back up, and then you're going to press X to stand, and once you're able to stand, you're going to just jump up onto the next ledge here, and then there's going to be a little invisible ledge in front of you. You can just walk straight onto this like wooden plank on the side of the wall. From there, you can just do a little sprint jump onto this brick wall, head up that brick wall until you get to this little brick figure. You're going to want to sprint jump over the top of it to get to the next brick wall. And you're going to head down that brick wall and walk the plank, matey, until you get here. And then you're going to do a little strafe jump onto the next glitch spot, onto this little area here, and then turn around. And you got a great view at the middle area and both entrances to the middle area, both right and left here. Great spot. You can see a lot of the area here, the mid area, which is pretty cool. And then you can also head up to the top peak there and get an even better view for yourself. So there's that. And on top of that, you can actually go into these wooden planks under you. You won't fall through them, so don't worry about that. And you don't get stuck as well. So if you do want to get back up onto the next area, you can. You can also take a little bit of cover down there on the wooden planks. But that's it for Aachen glitch spots. Let's just move it along.
I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe. And I get more ass than a toilet seat.
And now we got the Sniper's Delight, also known as Ardennes Forest. You're going to be heading to the bottom right corner of the map here by this tank. And there's my friend Jonboiii on top of the tank. He helped me with a lot of these glitches. Big shout out to him. Go check him out in the description. But you can actually do a care package jump onto this, or where he is, you can do a little strafe jump. And I'll show you guys here in a second. You can actually lay down on this tank and then do a little crouch up and check the spawn and just absolutely destroy him. That's why I love this glitch spot so much. And I also want to show you the strafe way. It's pretty easy. I got it my first try. So yeah, that's a little spot there for you guys. That's it for Ardennes Forest, though, unfortunately. Let's just move it along.
I'm a menace, a dentist, and all hygienist. Open your mouth for about 4 or 5 minutes. Take a little bit of this fluoride ridden, swish but don't spit it, swallow it now.
Next up, we got the Carentan. We're gonna be heading to this middle building for the first spot here, and you're gonna be heading up this staircase and locating a window. We're gonna be going onto the window sill here, and if I can get up there, and then we're gonna be going sideways down it till you get to this. You'll fall down to a little smaller ledge here. You'll know when you get on it, and then you're just gonna do a little jump crouch to the mid ledge there, and kablamo. There's a glitch spot for you. Not too crazy. You can see that middle lane, the left lane there as well. You're pretty open, so you'll probably get absolutely destroyed from here, but I'd show you nonetheless. You can do a little jump snipe over to that right ledge. But yeah, we got a building in the bottom right corner here. Actually, it's to the fence, and from the fence you're gonna do a little strafe jump to the tin roof here, and then from the roof you can see the middle area and the back spawn here, as I'll show you guys in a second. Got kind of good coverage there, and yeah, so you can see the back spawn, you can see the middle area. But moving along to the next spot, just right in front of that area is this brick building, and you just go inside there. You go up the staircase here, jump to the little brick area, and you'll see this miscolored brick. It's kind of lighter than all the other bricks. You're gonna want to go down it just a little bit, line yourself up with the edge of the roof here, jump around the barrier and get on top of it. It is a little bit harder than it looks. I'm just a beast, and you know I got it, but it's a lot harder than it looks. The glitch spot isn't anything special either. You know, you can't really get on the full roof, but you can get on the edge here, so I thought I'd show you to you guys. Next spot is back to the middle area. This is probably the best glitch spot on the entire map. You're gonna come to this little cafe area here and climb onto this windowsill. You won't be able to get onto a little ledge here. As you can see, I'll mess up here in a second. Yep, but you kind of want to jump toward that telephone pole, and then from the telephone pole you're going to want to bounce back onto the fence, and then go from the fence onto the next fence, and from this fence you're going to want to jump onto the little red, I don't know what that is, the little red slot there, and then onto the Cherbourg sign, and then do a little strafey wafy onto the tank, and then there you do a little sprint jump onto the ledge, and you're on this little ledge with the plants here, hanging out with the plants. And you can see the left area, all the entrances to mid really, and you can see the mid area. You can also do a little sprint jump onto the other ledge, and you can see all of the mid area. So this is a pretty cool spot. It's probably the best glitch spot on Carentan for sure. And if you go back to the other ledge, you can get on these little I don't know what it's called, little hangovers. Accidentally jumped too far and landed on the wooden thing. Don't do what I did. But yeah, you can get on these little things. Don't really recommend it, not as good as the ledge, but I wanted to show you guys anyways, just in case you want to try it out for yourself. And you can also get onto the other hangover here. Just do a little jump strafe there. Oh, forgot to cut the fail. Wonderful, Nick, wonderful. There we go. And you can get on that one and see the spawn a little bit better. But that's it for Carentan, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go right on to the next map for you guys.
Number one to the three. I met a bad bitch last night in the D. Let me tell you how I made her leave with me. Conversation at Hennessy.
Next map we got here is Flak Tower, and you can get on either side of the map. They're identical, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, you're gonna need a triple care package stack. That's why I deemed this one as an offline one. But as you can see here, we get on top of the care package, and you want to do a little jump onto this ledge here, as you guys will see in a second. And yeah, get onto that ledge there, and from that ledge you'll want to get a sideways care package and a standing one, and then from there you can just jump straight onto the roof. And this is probably one of the best glitch spots of all World War II, because you can get on either roof and you can see basically all of the map, the middle area, the spawn area. I do believe that thing is solid in the middle there, I can't remember, but yeah, you can just go basically anywhere on the roof here and see a lot of the map. So I really like this glitch spot, a lot of coverage you can look at. You'll also be able to see, you can get on those red pillars in a second. You can walk on the red pillars to get to the other side of the roof, where you can see the other spawn and whatnot. You can also go down those red pillars that you'll see in a second, and head to the back of that little crane area. And you want to be careful though, there is a little barrier you got to jump over, so just be careful. It's nothing too crazy, it's just a little jump. So as you can see, I jumped over it, and then you can go to the edge here. It is a little cool spot. You can go for like a suicide shot, trick shot kind of thing here, or you can just hide out, do whatever. But you don't want to be careful of that back ledge there. As you can see, my friend's just sliding along, and you just want to be careful. It is slippery back there, so be careful if you go on that ledge. But Back onto the other roof here. You can go basically anywhere on these roofs except for in the barbed wire area. You'll see that I die. But that's basically it for the Flak Tower glitch spot. So you can go on both roofs and a little crane there. But that's going to be it for Flak Tower. So we're just going to go right along here.
To the motherfucking mountaintop. Heard motherfuckers talk, seen them drop. If I ain't got a weapon, I'ma pick up.
Next up, we got Gibraltar, and you're gonna be heading to the bridge area here, and you'll see these two yellow barrels you want to get on top of. You're gonna want to get on the first one here. Kind of line yourself up with the edge of the plant there, as you can see. I'll do right here. You just want to do a little jump, and you'll land on this little glitch spot outside of the map. And yeah, it's not really anything special. I mean, you're kind of like out of the map here. You can see the bridge area and that little, walkway up there a little bit farther, but nothing too special, but just a wonderful view I thought I'd show you guys. And then also there is another spot on this map. It's by this little ladder. All you gotta do is climb up the ladder, do a little strafe under the rock here, and kablamo. It's not as easy as it looks though, but you can see A-bomb pretty well. And unfortunately that's it for Gibraltar. So we're just gonna be moving it right along for you guys.
When I bust your ass, I'm gonna continue to rock. Get your ass on the wall with your 2 left feet.
Next up, we got the good old Gustav Cannon. You either hate it or love it, but you're going to be heading to the middle for this glitch spot. And I did deem this one as offline because it is indeed a triple care package stack. Good luck getting that online. But anyways, this is definitely the best glitch spot in World War II, all of the entire game. As you can see, I turn around here. Look at that view, ladies and gentlemen. You can literally see the entire map. No glitch spot compares to this. This is just incredible. Being able to see all the view. You can see either spawn, either side, anything you want. Pretty cool. But then coming along to the bottom side of the map here, this glitch spot you can do online. It's either a care package jump or you can strafe it as well. And what you're going to do, you're just going to do a little jump crouch, as you can see Jonboiii do there. Just a nice little jump crouch under the metal pole there. Get on these wooden areas. And I wanted to show you the strafe as well. Just a nice little strafe there. It is pretty hard to do the strafe, but regardless. And then you're just going to follow the edge of the barrier here. The edge of the rocks. Jump onto this little red crane. And then from the red crane, you're just going to head onto the roof here. And this roof is actually a great peak at B-bomb. You can see a lot of the area here. As you'll see, I'll demonstrate in a second. Oh yeah, and you can also do a little jump onto the edge of this roof. You can't actually get on the entire roof, only the edge unfortunately, but you can still see a good amount of the map here. But I prefer the other roof. As you can see here, I'll do a little peek for you guys. Look at that peak on B. You can just absolutely destroy someone over there. But another cool thing about this map is you can get all the way outside of the map and venture around. And if you do get outside of this part, you can get a better view at B. And you can go all the way around the map as you freely want to. And it is better coverage. As you can see, there's like plants and stuff in the way. So it is kind of hard if you are out there for people to see you, which is pretty cool. And if you keep heading that way that I'm heading, you'll end up to this side of the spawn where you can just enter right back into the map. Fortunately, you can't get back out of the map that way. But yeah, that was a pretty cool spot for you guys. And then going back to the original spot where we first got out, I'll be showing you guys the other roof here. And just going to head to this little wooden box, do a little jump across to the wooden fence, follow the fence all the way around, follow my man Jonboiii here. You want to go to the left just a little bit to help yourself with the strafe onto the tank here, as you'll see my man Jonboiii do. And then as you'll see I do as well, get onto the tank here. And then from the tank, you can jump onto this like wooden little pillar here, and then jump to the roof. Or you can do what I do and just full on send it all the way to the roof. And then you'll be able to see just about everything. You can see A-bomb from here. You can see the back side of the spawn. You can see a lot of the map here. So definitely love this roof. Great for the right side of the map. Both sides of the map have a great roof spot. So that's pretty cool about Gustav Cannon. Really like this map and the glitch spots here. But moving it along here to the next glitch spot. In the top left corner here, you're going to be by this truck area. But before you get on the truck, you're going to want to get on this little ledge. And then just do a little jump under the truck. Then from the truck, you can get out a care package and do a nice little strafe to the ledge here. And then I believe you can follow the ledge mostly around the edge. You'll see me actually fall off here eventually. But I'm not sure if I fell because the edge ended or I accidentally slipped up. But you'll see that in a second here as I fall. Boop. Yep. I messed up there. Next spot's going to be literally right where I fell, actually. You're just going to get a standing care package and get on this ledge. Then you're going to need to get a double stack care package to get onto the roof here. And it's basically just like the other roofs I showed you, just the other side. and you can see a lot of the map here. But we actually did find out that from this roof, you can get on this telephone pole here, which I'll show you guys in a second. You do need a triple care package stack, unfortunately. I think you can do a double. I'm not sure, but do a triple to be safe, and then you can do a little jump onto the ledge here. And you can actually get on the telephone poles here, or the wires, but I accidentally fell off. But that's it for Gustav Cannon. We're just going to move it right along for you guys.
Real easy, just follow the beat. Don't let that fine girl pass you by. Look real close, cause strobe like we about to have a party. So let's get it started.
Next map up on our agenda is the London Docks here. You're going to be coming to the middle staircase. And this is either a strafe or a care package jump. You're just going to jump to that little ledge there. You kind of see it's sticking out a little bit. And you're just going to follow the edge all the way around until you get to these wooden boxes. And you'll see I'm taking my time here. This is my first ever time doing it, so I am a little slow. You can do it a little bit faster than me. But yeah, just poking along here. Go over the little ledge here. Go over this edge. Go to the corner here. And then move forward. To get to the wooden boxes. Come on now, Nick. Come on now. You're just being a little slow guy here. And then you get to the wooden boxes. You can see the docks here, and you can see the spawn here. And then if you guys want, what you can do is a little jump onto the train here to get to the edge of the train. And there's another little glitch spot for you guys, and you can see more of the docks, a little bit more of the spawn here. But yeah, nothing too special, nothing too crazy. You are very visible up there, so be careful. But now going to this little bus area. We actually did go a little crazy here with the care packages. I believe this is a triple stack to get to this spot. Not really worth it, but I thought I'd throw it in here for you guys. It's just this little ladder truck area. And the next spot's going to be where I'm pointing at, actually. And you can actually get a good peek at the maintenance storage area there, as you see. But yeah, next spot is right in front of me where I just was on these crates. You're going to need a double stack. You can do this one online. More likely, it is only a double stack, and you get on the fence here. And from the fence, you can see the docks, the middle area, both sides of the middle area, actually. Both entrances to the middle area. But you are so visible that you'll probably just get absolutely obliterated online. But other than that, I mean, you got some great peaks up here. Not gonna lie. So if you do get up here online and you manage to, yeah, get up there, good luck staying alive. But then moving along to the crazy glitch spot here. This one's gonna be offline. It is a quadruple care package stack you're gonna need. And then from there, once you're gonna get the care package stack, you're gonna do a little strafe jump onto the roof here. And then from there, you're going to meet this little barrier. You're going to have to do a sprint jump onto it. And then on top of that, you're going to do a little strafe to the wooden fence here. Follow the fence to the truck. And then from the truck, do a nice little jump to the ladder truck. You'll see me do in a second. Make sure you strafe that real nice. Go to the edge of the truck here. And you're just going to do it. Just a little hop onto the edge there. It is invisible, so you can just go straight through that like little fence there. And the bridge is all solid, the floor at least, so you can actually walk anywhere. But you want to be careful with the barrier here. You can just walk right through it. And you can actually shoot inside the map and kill people as well. So it is a pretty cool spot, and it's quite the view as well. And you can get on these pillars. You want to line yourself up with the wall here, jump on these pillars, and you can walk up these. You unfortunately can't get on the other pillars. They're invisible, but these ones are solid, so you can go up them. You can go on this front pillar here, and I'll show you in a second. You can go on the back pillar. But yeah, you got a great view up here. Wonderful. Of the London Docks. And this is the back pillar as well. What's cool about this map is you can go just about anywhere. It is mostly solid. I didn't really find like a spot where you fell through the map or anything like that. So it is pretty cool that a lot of it is solid. And you'll see me go down the back side of the map here. Back side of the bridge. Yeah, you'll see like the London Tower and all that stuff. So you just keep going down the back here, and you can actually get a good peek back into the map here. I'll show you the spot I'm kind of in area-ish, and you can look back into the map and actually kill people from here. So that's pretty cool. And there's a couple other out of map spots you'll see in a second. There's one back here by the back side of the map, by this like double stack bus and this broken bridge. You can shoot through this side. You can actually shoot through all of them, kill people, and get killed as well. So the other one here is back by the docks. I like this one the most. You can get most visibility. See the people by the docks here, all the way up to the warehouse there. And on top of that, if you go forward a little bit, which I will in a second, you can see through this like little gate here, and you can kill people through that. And then you can drop down onto the lower level of the back docks. You know, you can't go back to the map, unfortunately, like Gustav Cannon. But yeah, you can go back here. I didn't do much venturing other than trying to get to the boat, which I failed at doing. But that's it for
Girl with a body and a sexy strut. Wanna get it poppin', baby, step right up. Girls, they act retarded.
Next up, we got Pointe Du Hoc. And this first spot is one that was in the beta. I know this map was big for glitch spots. And they actually patched them all, unfortunately. But you can actually do a care package jump onto the original glitch spot from the beta here. See most of the map and get a good peek on just about everybody. But you want to be careful that you don't go to the gravel and flame area, as you see I will, and you just die. So you don't want to do that. Yep, just get obliterated. But you can also go to the barn here. I did find this little ledge you can get on. Unfortunately, in the barn, they patched all of the glitch spots. There's like barriers that you can't get out of, unfortunately. But you can see the entrance to the door there, a little bit over the building, the barn there. And if you turn around, you can actually do a little peek on anybody coming into the barn. But that's it. As you can see, my friend here, he gets barrier blocked. You can't really go up onto the barn area anymore. So that's really it for Pointe Du Hoc, unfortunately.
Some girls are body. I'm looking for a girl that will do whatever the fuck I say.
And now for the glitch map galore, we got Sainte and Mary Dumont here. You're going to go to the bottom left hand corner of the map. You're going to find this little yellow barrel. You're going to just move to the right of it slightly and jump at the same time to get on the wooden box here. And then you're going to be on this tin roof. You're going to have to do a little strafe. Make sure you crouch when you get to this little light here and you push against the right side of the wall. Otherwise, you can fall, so be careful of that. But once you do that, you can get on this little ledge, this roof here. Wanted to just look around, show you guys kind of what you can see here from this spot. You can also go on to the top roof. You can see a lot more of the map. Unfortunately, there is smoke coming out of the middle of the roof, so it is kind of hard to see some areas, but you can walk through it, no worries. You can walk all the way on the roof, anywhere on the roof there. And you're gonna also head to the back part of the map, or back part of the roof, excuse me, where this green tarp is. You're gonna land on this roof, and I call this roof the resistance roof from MW3 because it's just like it. If you've ever been out of the map on that map, you don't want to go too much on the roof. It just pushes you back down, so you kind of want to just stay steady and go straight until you get to the edge of the roof here. I'm kind of being a slow poke because this was my first time as well getting up here. And yeah, but once you get on this roof, you can go straight up and get a good view of A-bomb, the back spawn, as well, in the mid-map. And B-bomb, actually, which is pretty cool. And you'll see here in a second that little, like, roof where you're kind of sliding off. You can go on the tip of it. You just want to be careful you don't go on the sides, otherwise you will fall. To get a better peek at A in the middle area as well. So, careful of the sides there. But coming back here, you can get on this little tree area. Just follow me as exactly as I do in the tutorial here. And follow my friends. You're going to do a pretty big strafe jump to this roof here. And you're going to want to line yourself up with the barriers. You're going to kind of want to look down, as I do in a second, as I follow my friends onto the roof here. Line yourself up pretty good. Get a nice angle. And do a little strafey wafy onto the roof here. And then you're going to land here. You're going to walk forward until you hit a barrier. Once you hit the barrier, you just jump and go to the left. And you'll be on the roof here. As you'll see, I'll do it in a second. Ta-da! There you go. And then you're on the roof. And you can get a really good peek at A. This is probably the best peek at A bomb for sure. Look at that. Just absolutely destroy someone. But that's not the good part of the glitch. The good part of the glitch right there is you can get literally anywhere outside of the map, which is incredible. You can go anywhere you want. It's like Gustav Cannon. You can just venture around, which I did, and you'll see later on in this video. But yeah, we're just going to head, and I'm going to show you some spots where you can get a good look at A-bomb and B-bomb. But first, we're going to get a good look at A-bomb. As you can see, I'm following Jonboiii here to this little crater area. You can see all of A-bomb, and kind of in the mid there by this crater. It's pretty cool for trick shotting and whatnot. So yeah, this is a nice little spot. There are a couple more that I'm going to show you. So yeah, this little ledge over here is one of them. This is cool for trick shotting, or if you just want to get a good peek at A-bomb, climb up this little ledge here. Ta-da! You can do a little backdrop trick shot, or you can even look at A-bomb and just obliterate someone. And on top of that, there's this little nerd spot, I call it. This is like a little, pathway that you can hide behind these barrels and just sneak attack and destroy someone at A-bomb. And if you need coverage, there's a bush right next to you can just hop right into. But moving along to the other side of the map, the B side now, we're going to be going to this little fence area where you can get a kind of good peek at B, not really. I'm going to show you guys regardless. There is a barrier here that stops you from looking, but you can see up into the little B room up there. But other than that, it's not really too crazy. You can go to the right a little bit and get a good peek at the mid alley and B as well. And then there's this tank in the backside of the spawn in between B and A-bomb. And from there, from the tank, you can actually go into this little ledge. I'll show you in a second. Do a little strafe jump on top of it. Head through that little field of grass. And you can get to this plane where you can see the backside of the spawn, or anybody going to A-bomb from the spawn area. So that is a pretty good view as well. So that's pretty cool. You can get a lot of viewage here, and even into mid-map from right there, as you can see. But now moving it along, back to that little ledge you got on from the tank. You can use that ledge to get back into the map fully. So that's pretty nice. But other than that, going to the resistance roof, as I call it, you're going to jump into this little truck barrier here. From there, head onto the pillar. Do a little strafe onto the tank here. And from the tank, go to this little fence. And from the fence, you get onto this little roof here in the mid building. And then from there, you can just do a little jump onto the tin roof. And then you're on top of the entire roof. So this spot, this roof, is definitely the best part of the entire map. Best glitch spot, because you have the most view, the most coverage. You can hide in the smoke area. You can look at B-bomb, you can look at A-bomb, you can look at mid-street, you can look at the back spawns. I'm telling you can look at everything. I do like this roof the best out of all the roofs you can get on, which I believe you can get on every single roof on this map as well. So this is a pretty cool spot. I just want to show you all the areas as I'm doing here, just looking around. And then there's also this fire that I wanted to show you guys. It won't kill you if you walk through it. Right there, just wanted to show you. Now heading to the top side of the map by this little car area, you'll see in a second. There's a new way, or a different way, to get out of the map as well. Just hop on this car, and this way is a bit harder, so you guys will see in a second. Just hop into these sandbags, kind of line yourself up with the edge of the sandbags here. You're going to want to do like a sprint jump onto the next ledge. It is harder than it looks, trust me. And you're going to want to move just a hair to the left. Make sure you're like just moving just slightly, and you'll see I get past this little barrier. Make sure you're pushing to the right so you don't actually fall off. Then from here, you're just going to do another little sprint jump onto the next area of the sandbags. I was a little bit nervous because that is so hard to do, that little first sandbag jump. But then from there, you just follow the bullets, and they're all buried. And then from there, you can just jump into the tank, and you are back outside of the map. And I did some venturing, and as you can see, that actual big building with the tip is actually out of the map. So I literally ran so far out of the map, and as you guys can see here in a second, I found the end barrier where you fall into the map, and yeah, that just looks incredible. Holy crap. But you can venture all the way around the map except for the, you get to the edge of the map there, and then that's it. But heading back to the sandbags, you can get on top of this barbed wire fence to head yourself into another roof, actually. So kind of just the opposite way you got up once you get past the sandbags. Head on to this little roof here and do a little sprint jump onto this ledge, and then jump crouch on to the next one, and you're on top of this roof right here. And this is good for B-bomb and the spawn area and the middle alley, of course. So pretty cool roof as well. And oh yeah, you can get on that little chimney thing. But from there, you can get on these other sandbags to head to the middle area. Just walk the barriers, as you guys know. Jump from that fence to that fence to the tin roof, and you're back onto the middle area here. But yeah, that's gonna do it for Gustav Cannon. There's so many glitch spots. Love that map.
Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me.
And last but certainly not least, we got USS Texas. You're gonna be heading to this little part I got circled on the mini map for you guys. And you're gonna want a standing care package or a slanted one like I have here. And you just want to do a little jump crouch on top of the door. You want to be careful of this one because you can die very easily. As you can see, I'm jumping onto this little ledge, but I want to stay on the left side of the ledge. You can see there's like a light half and a dark half. You want to stay on the light half of that and follow that around. And you want to follow that until you get to this little circular area. And then from here, you want to jump on these onto these little pegs. Just bunny hop onto the pegs. You can accidentally fall from the pegs, as I do here, and you can get back on. You just want to be careful you don't fall too far, otherwise you can fall off or die, because there's like a death barrier a little bit too far to the right there. So just follow the pegs all the way around, bunny hop them. That's the best way I found, just doing a little jump crouch on each one. Then once you get to the edge of here, you can just follow the little barrier all the way to the end of the pole, and then from there, line yourself up. You're gonna do a little sprint jump to the next area. You can also strafe it onto that ledge, and then follow Jonboiii all the way to this nice little other ledge, and then jump up on it, and you can see all the back half of the boat here, which is pretty nice. And on top of that, we're gonna show you this other spot. I'm gonna lay down here for a second. Jonboii's gonna throw a care package on me, and you're gonna be able to get to a higher ledge where you can see more of the map. Unfortunately, it is a little bit more smoked. There is smoke in your face, but it does give you more coverage, but it is harder to see out of it. You'll see here in a second. You're gonna use this care package, do a little jump onto the next ledge there. And I didn't do too much exploring, because I know there are a lot of death barriers along the edges and stuff there. But this is definitely the best glitch spot on USS Texas, and you can do it online, so that's pretty cool as well. But moving along to the next glitch spot we have here, and this is the last glitch spot of all of them, and this is just a little strafe jump into the mid area here, this mid little circular area. And you can actually get onto the tubes there right next to me as well. I'll show you guys that in a second. But that is it for all the glitch spots, ladies and gentlemen. If you happen to enjoy, please drop a like. If you use any of these glitches, please drop a like. You know, it helps so much supporting the channel. Subscribe if you guys are new for World War II videos every single day. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for supporting me so much. Love you guys. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Sesh.
Smoking like a motherfucker, high than a motherfucker, bitch, please stop the play.